Episode 1 now begins where we see Jin-Woo, who is extremely tired after completing a mission, so he is sleeping quite late. Then his sister calls him, that is Jin-Ah. As soon as Jin-Ah hears Jin-Woo's voice, she realizes he is still sleeping. She gets quite shocked and says to him, "Do you even know what time it is? Have you forgotten? Today is my parents' meeting. You were supposed to come to my school." Hearing this, Jin-Woo gets shocked too, quickly gets up, gets ready, and reaches Jin-Ah's school. There, Jin-Ah herself gets quite surprised seeing Jin-Woo's look, because he is looking very different. Seeing her reaction, Jin-Woo asks her, "What happened? Do I look bad?" To which Jin-Ah says, "No, you don't look bad at all." After that, Jin-Woo moves ahead, and all the other girls become his fans and start staring at him. Seeing this, Jin-Ah also says to Jin-Woo, "You're getting a lot of attention. You don't have a girlfriend, do you? I think I need to introduce you to someone." Hearing this, Jin-Woo pinches her cheek and says, "No, there's no need." In the next scene, Jin-Woo meets Jin-Ah's teacher, who praises Jin-Ah and says that she always gets good grades. She is a role model for the other students as usual, and her mock exam results are also very good. Because of this, she can easily get into a medical school, and that's what Jin-Ah wants too. So I want you not to put any extra work pressure on her. Jin-Woo also says, "Okay."
When the teacher says, "I want to ask you one more thing. If Jin-Ah awakens as a hunter, would you let her become a hunter?" Hearing this, Jin-Woo thinks for a moment and tells the teacher, "No." The teacher says, "I thought so." But Jin-Woo asks, "Why did you ask anyway?" The teacher says, "I want you to do one favor for me." In the next scene, we are shown Song, Cha-hae-in. Wait, no, it's Song Chi-yul's niece. Actually, it's Han Song-yi, who is coming out of a building. She sees Jin-Woo standing outside. Seeing Jin-Woo, she remembers that this is the same guy she had gone into a red gate battle with before. She gets confused about what he is doing here. Then Jin-Woo shows her a picture of himself and Jin-Ah and asks, "Do you recognize Jin-Ah?" Song, who is Jin-Ah's friend, recognizes her and asks Jin-Woo, "Are you Jin-Ah's older brother?" Jin-Woo says yes. Hearing this, Song understands why he has come and says, "I don't know what our teacher told you, but I am not going back to school, and I am not quitting hunting." Jin-Woo tells her, "You are an E-rank hunter. If you continue like this, you won't earn much money. You've only earned money once, and that was with our strike team." Song says, "If you've come to lecture me, then leave." Jin-Woo replies, "I didn't come to stop you." In the next scene, we are shown Hwang Dong-soo, who was in America, has finally arrived here, and Jin-Chul has come to meet him. Seeing this, Dong-soo gets surprised and says, "The manager of the Hunters Association has come to meet me?" Jin-Chul asks, "How long will you stay here?" Dong-soo says, "I don't like this country anyway, so I won't stay long." Jin-Chul asks, "Did you really come back to your homeland to find those two?" Dong-soo says, "You already know the answer, so why are you asking? You're in the surveillance team. You should know what I'm going to do in the dungeon with that E-rank and D-rank hunter, and you're not stupid enough to try to stop me." After this, Dong-soo uses his power to intimidate Jin-Chul. Jin-Chul says, "I just want to do my job." Hearing this, Dong-soo leaves.
In the next scene, we see Choi telling President Go that the ant monster now has wings, too. It can fly, but only for short distances for now. That's all we know so far. It might fly more later. Go says, "Okay, make arrangements and find out properly." Choi says, "Okay." In the next scene, Jin-Woo is shown again, meeting manager An and Han, probably Yoo Jin-ho or others. An says to Jin-Woo, "It's been a while. I didn't think you would contact us." Then Song arrives. Seeing her, An says, "I remember, you came that day for the Red Gate battle, right?" Song says, "Yes." Jin-Woo tells them, "Sorry for adding a little burden. I want to give this girl some training." They say, "No problem. We know you can handle it easily. Your timing is good too. A C-ranked dungeon opened this morning." While they are talking, a guy comes and says, "How long will you keep talking?" We learn that this guy's name is Kim Chul, and he is an A-rank tanker. An says, "This mission is just for training experience for our young hunters. Kim Chul will come with you and lead the strike team, but when we told him you were coming too, his mood got spoiled." Kim Chul starts saying, "I can't believe I have to babysit E-rank hunters, and 2 of them." An says, "Today's strike team has 1 A-rank hunter, 5 B-rank hunters, 2 C-rank hunters, and 2 E-rank hunters, total 10 members." Jin-Woo thinks to himself, "I brought Song here to prove to her how brutal Red Gates can be, but today's team is a bit too strong. I don't think I'll be able to show Song what I wanted to." Then someone, probably An, comes to Jin-Woo and says, "This mission is only for new hunters, so try to contribute less." Jin-Woo says, "Okay." After that, everyone enters the gate. But as soon as they enter, Jin-Woo feels something strange from the gate. Before he can react, the gate turns into a red gate. Seeing this, Jin-Woo gets shocked and tries to get out with Song, but they can't. Since he was slightly outside, he tells An, "Contact the primary strike team." Then Jin-Woo goes back inside. In the next scene, Beck learns about this too. He gets shocked and says, "I'm coming there right now." We see Jin-Woo and everyone else now in a snowy area. Everyone gets confused and says, "Where did the gate go? How will we get back?" Kim Chul tells everyone, "This is a red gate." Everyone gets shocked. Song asks, "What is a red gate?" Jin-Woo explains, "A red gate is different from normal gates. It takes you to another dungeon. Until you defeat the boss, or the dungeon ends on its own, you can't leave. No help can come from outside, and the monsters here are much more powerful." Just as Song is about to say something, someone attacks her and another hunter. The attack hits the other hunter, but Jin-Woo catches the attack meant for Song with his bare hands. A female hunter sees all this. They see that the attackers are ice elves sitting on trees and laughing. Seeing this, Jin-Woo thinks, "These elves are only attacking the weakest ones first." Then one elf taunts Jin-Woo, making him angry, and the elves leave. Song asks Jin-Woo, "Who were they?" Jin-Woo says they were ice elves. They are very cruel, just like demons, so people call them ice slayers. Song gets shocked. Then Kim Chul tells everyone, since we can't get any support from outside because of the Red Gate, we have to fight alone. Looking at the situation, my advice is to listen to the highest-ranked hunters if you want to survive. That means obey me. But I can't handle all of you alone, so we'll split into 2 groups to increase our survival chances. If we keep standing here debating, we'll freeze to death. Whoever follows me, I guarantee I'll get them alive. The higher-rank hunters agree to join him. A low-rank hunter also says he wants to join, but Kim Chul kicks him down and says, "You won't join." He sidelines the other low-rank hunters and tells everyone, for every day we survive here, only 1 hour passes in the outside world. We could be trapped here for months. I can't take care of the weak ones. You don't need to be depressed. Just wait until we defeat the boss, then we'll all go home together. Until then, stay alive. Suddenly, the female hunter says to Kim Chul, "I'll join the weak group." Kim Chul says, "Okay," and thinks to himself, does this hunter feel pity for them? How stupid. Then the girl comes to Jin-Woo and says, "Kim Chul didn't notice that arrow, but you caught it. That means you're not an E-ranker, or your rank is even higher." Jin-Woo doesn't reply. Then Kim Chul says to his group, "We'll take the clearing path." Jin-Woo says, "Okay, then we'll go toward the forest." Hearing this, Kim Chul takes his team and leaves. In the next scene, Kim Chul is moving ahead with his team when they see claw marks on trees. Kim says, "These are from an ice bear," and thinks, "We basically left those E-rank group to die. They won't survive." Then he wonders why he feels like that E-rank guy is leading the other team, even though there's a C rank and B ranks there. Suddenly, many ice bears appear, and they get ready to fight. One bear attacks Kim Chul, but he blocks with his shield, breaking the bear's claws, then kills it and fights the rest. In the next scene, the female hunter stops the other group and says, "It's obvious, there are so many claw marks, this whole forest is full of ice bears, we should run." Jin-Woo says, "But that's why we came here, to the bears' territory, so we don't have to worry about the elves. The elves are very intelligent, but we can defeat the bears." The girl says, "I didn't expect that." Then Jin-Woo says, "It's getting very cold here." He takes out warm coats from his inventory for everyone. Everyone gets shocked seeing how he did that. Then they wear the coats. Song starts asking Jin-Woo, "Who exactly are you?" Jin-Woo puts his hand on her head and says, "I brought you here, so it's my responsibility to get you out safely. But don't ask me too many questions." Song agrees and blushes a little. Then Jin-Woo tells the other 2 hunters, "You guys don't ask me anything either."
Suddenly, an ice bear appears. Everyone gets scared, but Jin-Woo tells them to step back. He changes his title to Wolf Assassin, which gives him 40% extra damage against animal-type monsters. In the next scene, we see Beck, who has reached the gate. He tries to open it, but it's sealed. He says, "If we're lucky, the A or B rank hunters might come back alive. It all depends on Kim Chul." An tells him, "Actually, there's one more person who went with the strike team. His name is Jin-Woo. Recently, he seemed interesting to me. His rank is E, but I suspect he reawakened." Beck gets shocked and asks, "Have you confirmed this?"
An says, "Not directly." Then Huang Dong-su arrives in a car, sees Beck, and says, "A great person like you is doing what with an A-rank gate?" Beck is surprised seeing him and says, "What are you doing here? You were supposed to be in America." Dong-su says, "Forget that. Tell me how a useless E-rank hunter got into a White Tiger Guild gate. I'm talking about Jin-Woo. I came to meet him, but now he's trapped in a red gate. I hoped to at least see him, but it seems he'll die inside." Hearing this, Jin-Chul, monitoring, thinks, "You're lucky. Someone as powerful as Dong-su can't do anything from the other side of the red gate. But the question is whether you'll come out or not." Back in the dungeon, Jin-Woo has easily defeated all the bears, gaining a lot of EXP because the monsters in red gates are stronger. Everyone is shocked seeing his strength and asks, "Who are you?" Jin-Woo still doesn't answer. Next, they are eating bear meat and talking about how Jin-Woo defeated all the bears alone. Song says Jin-Woo is still out fighting. He's so weird. Then Jin-Woo reaches a huge bear cave where he sees a massive number of bears. He says, "You're too many, so I'll make myself many too." He summons his entire Shadow Monarch army and Igris to fight the bears and says, "This is your first job." We see the army attacking and defeating the bears, but Jin-Woo notices his MP is draining much faster than expected. Then the bear leader appears and overpowers the Shadow Army, draining all of Jin-Woo's MP. They still can't defeat it, so Jin-Woo sends Igris. Igris dodges the bear's attacks and deals heavy damage, moving powerfully and injuring it badly. Jin-Woo praises Igris. Just as the bear is about to use a more dangerous power, Igris cuts off its neck with his sword. The bear's head flies and lands in front of Jin-Woo. Jin-Woo gets scared and thinks, if Igris had used his sword fully in our fight, he could have killed me. I'm still weaker than an S rank. Igris bows in front of Jin-Woo. Jin-Woo puts his hand on his shoulder and says, "You did great." Next, we see Kim Chul in very bad condition. All his teammates are dead, except one who begs for help, but ice elves shoot him with arrows and kill him. Kim Chul gets terrified and says, "This is impossible. I was supposed to join White Tiger Guild's elite. This can't happen to me. I can't die." Another teammate begs, "Captain, save me!" But an ice elf kills him too. The elf leader stares menacingly at Kim Chul, who runs away in fear. The ice elf leader watches him flee. And with that, the episode ends.